Well, I'm in a bar, of all times with you at a bar, and I'm not playing my guitar. We are where?
Kapplers Pub in Patchogue.
Kapplers Pub. And this is a, we'll get into this at another time, but this is a long, older establishment for the town.
Yes.
It's also your home here,
Yes, it is. Home for our jam.
your home for your jam. And for that reason, and I played your jam, I wanted to talk to you about an event that's coming up in June.
hmm
What do we got?
Blockfest 15. Our 14th annual Blockfest.
All righty. And the Blockfest is on what block?
It's no longer on the block. We're now at Michael E. Riley Fireman's Memorial Park in Patchogue, which is at the corner of DeWitt Avenue and Smith Street.
Okay, now I'm going to make this simple. If anybody's been to Great South Bay, where the stage is, this is the street behind the stage.
Okay.
Just for those that don't know about DeWitt Avenue.
The date is June 14th,
Mm-hmm.
and the music goes from 11:30 till about 8 o'clock.
And you do this Blockfest, very unique, because one of the things you do is very community-based.
Yes, it's a community awareness event, and it's all about the 501c3 nonprofit organizations coming together. We have about 15 of them, and they share awareness of all their groups, and then we add music and food and things for the kids to do. It turns out to be a very nice day.
So what we got is a family day right by the bay, family day by the bay.
hmm
And on top of that, we have various 501cs that could talk about what they do and offer the community,
Right.
so that you might find that there's an outreach program for something in your life, very possible.
hmm
And at the same time, they get an opportunity to do some fundraising on their own, I take it, since they're there, or get members or collect.
Yes.
And at the same time, you have some people that have been there before. Usually you have an MC. You have an MC?
Yes, Kenny Hahn is the MC this year.
Okay. He's going to be Mr. June.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so Kenny's our MC, and,
Gold Star is doing the sound for us this year.
okay, and we have a stage on the southern side, more or less?
Southwest side of the park.
Southwest side of the park. And should people bring things? What should they bring?
Well, they could bring a cooler if they like, and they can have pretty much whatever they want inside, but we don't want them to bring any glass.
Okay, so we
And
want...
they should bring a chair.
Right, a lawn chair.
Or a blanket, or... We also have a big circus tent that we're going to set chairs up in. It's not enough to hold everyone, but if you don't have, if you come and you forget your chair, there's a spot for you.
All right, and if it's hot, you got a place to duck out of the heat.
Yeah.
You know, so. Last time I was there, you had some main acts from Long Island. I was very surprised. You know, give me some of the guys you got coming in to play.
Stanton Anderson Band is coming back.
Great band.
Kerry Carney Band.
I've heard Kerry.
Sweet Susie and Sugar Fix.
Mm-hmm.
Pam Betty. The 60s Invasion, who won the best band on Long Island this year. Bobby Sinatra's coming back. Mr. Zenbock is opening
I'm there.
the show.
That's my thing, everybody. I open.
Bigdaddy and the Bulldogs.
That's you?
Yep. There's a long list. I'm sure you'll help us fill in on that.
Yeah, the list is going to do one of these things, or already has.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and this is something that you put a lot of work in this. It takes you. It's not a weekly thing to put something like this together.
No, we start planning in January.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I look forward to opening, and I look forward to the whole day
Mm-hmm.
in there. And I'll probably give you a hand there, and I might be in one of the booths. There's a good possibility I'll be in one of my, I guess we're I'm not sure we're sub S, but we have a nonprofit. So I have a blues group for music. So we'll be there with two hats on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you've got like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
So anything else you'd like to add?
Well, I'd like to also mention that we have the bounce house again this year. We went with a larger one. There's a slide on it, so it'll be a little more fun for the kids. We also have the trackless train coming back because that was such a hit this year. And this year we're adding a photo booth.
Really?
Yeah, and none of those items mentioned cost anything. It's all part of the admission. So, parents, when you're bringing your children, just know that there's no charge for those rides and photo booth.
Now, there is a nominal charge to cover the expense, and that can be,
About the price of a six-pack of Heineken.
there you go. And is there a website or a Facebook page?
Yeah, there is a Facebook page. You would, if you put ACT1, that's the number 1, Blockfest into your search box, you'll find the event. And also, if you go to ACT1Entertainment.net and click on Blockfest 15, you'll also have information there.
So there we go. Now you know the day, you know the location, you have an idea that you're going to learn about certain things with these groups talking about services that you may not know about, and you've got a lot of good music.
And we'll also have food vendors for those who don't feel like bringing their own food.
Well, there you go. You got a little of everything. All right. And I look forward to this. This is a wonderful start of the summer event. And it is a start of the summer event, actually. By a few days, it'll be summer.
Right.
But we're done with evil snow. Evil snow.
That's for sure.
Last winter. Karl, usually you have some businesses that come in, besides the charities and the sub-S. So, who do you got?
Well, we have Fusco, Brandon, Steen, and Roder. They're probably 5 or 6 years with us. Also, Labor Lines, which is a radio program. Social Scout, NYR Organic, Leaf Filter Gutter Protection, and New York Life. They're our business sponsors.
Okay. And if anybody's interested in a business sponsorship for next year, they can contact you. Maybe they can add to the party.
Yep.
Always looking for more businesses, right? Got plenty of room. Got a lot of room there.
I'd like to also let you know that we're going with a bigger stage this year.
Really?
Last year we had a 20 by 20 stage. We put the curtain in front so the acoustic players could play, curtains up while the bands are setting up behind. This year we decided to just take the 20 by 20 stage and add 12 feet to the right of it, and that's going to be the acoustic section.
I was thinking of a 20-piece blues band, but I think I'll stay with 5.
Yeah.
Bigger stage, you know me, I'll take
Right.
that all. So, this is great. This is going to be a lot of fun. I really look forward to it because, like I said, it's a kickoff of the summer. And for me, I'm in my hometown. It doesn't get any better to be in your own hometown.
Right.
And yet we have to meet in places like upstate, of all places. Strange place to meet when we both live in Patchogue.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. All right, you heard it first. Well, maybe not first, but you heard it now. It's Karl, Bigdaddy, and Zenbock.